Welcome to our special edition, our Veterans Salute, thanking you, our service members, for serving our country and world. This is the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast. Straight talk regarding tournament news, fishing tips, gear reviews, and many more. Live streaming via Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Now, let's join John Rapp, our host. Hey guys, welcome to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast. This is episode 45, and this is our Veterans Salute to all you veterans out there, that are go Army, a veteran, and this is a kayak fishing podcast, so we'll also salute out to the kayak anglers, and we'll reach out to kayak anglers and veterans and provide you guys with information about some good posts. So what I'm about to do here, I'm going to comment on, turn this off so there's no feedback, on the page here, and I'm going to share with you guys a really good amount of Veterans Day discounts. So go down and look at the companies that we located and take a look at them and look at the information that's provided on those for some Veterans Day discounts that I was able to look at. So hey guys, before we get started, like everything that's done in the military, you always get started, at least in the Army world, with a good early morning salute. So let's kick it off here. All right, a little reveille for all you old timers out there. Let me kill my music here. Yeah, we only do want to do reveille once, don't you? I mean, all of you guys can remember those days when we were going to do our duties. We'd be up in the morning, we'd run PT, be out at 5 in the morning, do PT, go back, take a shower, and as you're on your way to either at PT or on your way to work, depending on the shifts that you worked, you get caught by reveille and you throw up that salute, start your day. So, normally for civilians it was a sign of the start of the day. Us guys, us military folk, we had already started early, hours before. So, anyway, brings back good memories. I'm sure hearing that, you guys that were in the Army, it brought back some good memories. So. Tonight's show is going to be video based for all my audio followers, and I'll try to narrate some of the stuff that will be displayed across the scene. Again, this is a salute to us veterans, so no better way to start off than, let me see if I want to run this one here. This video salute, I really enjoyed this one that I found online for this show. Now this is a video slideshow showing different soldiers from the military talking about sacrifices. It's not in vain. You served with honor, courage, protecting freedom, and for that we're grateful. We ask God to bless you, encourage you, So that's a quick little slideshow that I picked up online. I really enjoyed that video. And if you're an audio person who listens to this, I would recommend, or I encourage you to go to the Facebook platform, Twitch, or YouTube, where we share this show and watch the video here. Yeah, so saluting veterans. Done a lot of research. I wanted to talk about some things. We have too many veterans that we lose due to multiple reasons, and most of them are related to their activity from the military, their service overseas, the things that they've done, they've had to do, and they've saw on behalf of the duties that was required to meet their objectives. And we hear about PTSD a lot. A lot of different organizations that we have in the kayak fishing world try to do things to encourage and help get people back out on the water. Give people a therapeutic way to deal with their issues. I know kayak fishing has been a godsend for me personally. I did 8 years on active duty, plus 21 years with the state police. So when I retired from law enforcement, which technically I'm not really retired yet, but when I retired from the state police is when I jumped into the kayak fishing scene full throttle, and don't regret it one moment. I've met a lot of great people in the kayak fishing world, and have had lots of good conversations with other veterans. One of our good friends from the show, Randy, is a veteran down in Florida. Randy Newton, he's a Marine. You'll see his name pop up on the screen here shortly. But we've got lots of veterans. A lot of us do veteran things with, we had a guest on the show a few weeks back from Shannon Modisette, who works to help our active duty and deployed soldiers. And she's got veterans involved in that, and that's Socks and Cookies. So anytime we're fishing Socks and Cookies events, you're helping veterans and you're helping soldiers that are on active duty as well. West Virginia, we go to a great location when we do our kayak fishing events, and we're going back in 2023, and I'm really tickled about that. That's up to our location in Parsons. Now, I encourage you, veterans, and it's especially if you're a disabled veteran or combat wounded veteran, this location has the ability to get people out on the water or go hunting. They have equipment that can take you up on the reserve that they have. That's up in Parsons, and that's Patriot 4, and I'll leave you a link for that. But if you go to the West Virginia Kayak Anglers page and you search patriots4.org, I think that's what it is, or just look up the events that we've had there, you can see they have a beautiful campground right along the edge of the river, on the Cheat River, access to the water, you can fish. They've got 5 cabins that you can rent, and if you camp along the river, if you're a veteran or a combat wounded veteran, it's free. The cabins are rented by, they have those where like the civilians can rent them and stay there, and that money goes to help the veterans. It's just a really great organization. Recommend you take a look at it. Veterans Day is why do I do a salute? There's so many great things about this holiday, Veterans Day, and some heartache that's attached to this time for me. And for years here in Nicholas County, West Virginia, my dad, who was a Air Force veteran, retired trooper as well, was involved with my local VFW here. Those guys, the VFW, if you're not a member of it, even if you're not an active member, be a member. Pay your dues. Help keep those organizations flourishing. These guys right here are 100% top notch, and I'm sure there any veteran anywhere that helps veterans like these guys do. My dad, a couple years ago, started having some health issues and couldn't walk very well after he had back surgery, had to use a cane, and these guys, the veterans, came in and they built a ramp so he could walk up a ramp to get to his front door, to his main entrance into his house. Without that, he would have had so many issues. It would have been a struggle for him, and so that was one of the things that they did for him. But my dad, when he was here for the last, from 2003 to the year before he died, in 2019. So let's go back to 2018. He, if it was allowed, was the Grand Master in charge of the Veterans Day parade here in Nicholas County. And I helped him when he needed help. He recruited our nephews, my sons. They were out there directing traffic and doing marching and stuff like that. So it means this holiday means a lot, and that's why I wanted to do a Veterans Day salute. It hurts too, because November 10th, in 2 days, 3 years ago, is when my dad died, which was the day before Veterans Day, which made it awful difficult because knowing the kind of work that he did for this holiday. But kayak fishermen, kayak anglers, let's do a salute to you, to all of you. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and from my family and friends for the sacrifices and the services that you did to protect our country. So let's run this video here. Kiss Davis, Army. Randy there, Marine. Dustin, my paddle and fin pockets. Johnny Graves, Cody Powers, Chief that was our show for today. For this year, a bunch of kayak anglers there, as you can tell. A lot of us military guys love to fish. And I'm sure any of you veterans, you reach out to any one of those when you're in that area, talk to them, let them know you're coming in, and I bet they would love to spend some time on the water with you and share some stories. Maybe, and even better, reach out to any of these veterans, thank them for their service, let them know you care, and just be there for them. And we'll go into one of those reasons in just a minute. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll go into some details about the number 22. Yak Gadget, proudly supplying you with American-made products and gear. Check out yakgadget.com. Ace Resort, West Virginia's #1 destination for whitewater, hiking, ziplining, and more. Check out aceraft.com. That's Brooks Supply Company, Georgia's #1 go-to kayak fishing supply store. Gear, accessories, and custom rigging. Look them up, westbrooksupplyco.com. Payne Outdoors, the custom plastic maker, design consultant, product reviewer, and outdoor writer. Check out more at payneoutdoors.com. Feel Free Kayaks. Paddle, pedal, or power, there's something for everyone. Check out feelfreeus.com. All right, guys, we're back. Welcome back to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast. We're doing our Veterans Salute Edition. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that's been bothering me. I did a little research. I mean, we see a lot of stuff on Facebook about it, and it's about veteran suicide. And guys, gals, please, for the love of God, for the love of your family and friends, if you're hurting or if you need help or if you need someone to talk to, I'm always available for you. And if not, reach out to somebody. And I implore to all of you, my friends and family and followers and kayak anglers out there, to take a few moments, reach out to your buddy that's a veteran. The holidays are coming up, and it can be very depressing for some people. So just reach out to them and tell them you love them. Tell them you're thinking about them. Ask them how they're doing. If you're in a warmer water area, weather, or if you have the ability, go out with them for lunch. If it's cold, if it's warm, go fishing. Take them out. But I would ask you to take a few moments to reach out to them. And reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you, and I would love to talk with you. And we can share stories, and we can talk about anything you want to talk about. I won't pry, or I won't, but I'm here for you. I just want all you veterans to know that I don't want you to be that statistic. So I was looking at information here in West Virginia. In West Virginia, for the year, last year, for the stats that were out, there were 66 suicides. Veteran-related suicides out of the 300 and some that happened last year. That's just too many. Where I live at here in Nicholas County, I mean, and the folks that are around me here that know of it, when I drive to and from work, I've witnessed and I've seen law enforcement on the New River Gorge Bridge where folks have decided to jump off that bridge, and I would never ever advise anybody to do anything like that. You're not hurting yourself; you're hurting everybody that loves you too. Think of the pain that you're putting them through. So let's work through issues, and let's find remedies that can get you out of that hole that you're in. Um, and let's find a way, because I am that person reaching down to pull you out of that hole, because I know I've been in that hole and someone has helped pull me out. So take time to reach out to your veteran friends. But I want to go through the list that I posted here for you guys, and talk about some of these veteran-friendly companies. You know, we all got the holidays coming up here in the near future, and you know, episode that I'll be doing here in the next couple of weeks is going to be regarding Black Friday. You know, those specials that you can buy, and these discount codes that you can use. They're significant. And the other thing, guys, I want to show you this graphic too. While let me get it pulled up here. Is, you know, we have the Potomac Highlands Guild up in the part of the eastern part of the county. It's up in their Mineral and Grant and all those areas. They have a Wounded Warrior outreach, and they do things with other states, and where you can go hunting, fishing, and do other organized activities. Because what's the military is about, you know, that a lot of us miss, is that organized activity. Another thing I want you guys to remember too, all my kayak fishing friends, pass this along to your family and friends who are looking to get out and do things. But I called that number, the 1833 West Virginia Parks number, to verify that this is still an active discount. So any state park in West Virginia gives veterans 50% off your entire lodging or cabin stay. So utilize that. Bring your kayak. Let's go to New River. You can go to Bluestone. You can go to Pipestem. They're state parks. And do some good fishing. Save you a few dollars. So there's a lot of state parks in West Virginia. If you go to this website, I don't know if I got it where I saved it on the screen, but it's West Virginia State Parks. WestVirginiaStateParks.com. Go look at that and save that, and you can save yourself a little bit of money when you're coming here to do some fishing. Let's see. So, talked about a few things that I wanted to hit, but let me see if I can't pull it up, but I'll just go ahead and bring this up so I can look at it and we can talk about it. Ace Resort, where Beth works at. So if you want to do a whitewater trip, if you want to go do zip lining, rock climbing, if you want to go to the water park or stay at their place, if you call their number and you book the information, you let them know you're a veteran, they'll give you a discount there. I think it's 10%. So let's talk about, you guys worked hard. We've all sacrificed for our country, and I love it that these organizations are giving us a discount. Now, granted, you need to take a look at them. Some of them are very short fused, short run. And also remember, some locations on Veterans Day, like I think it's Applebee's, or some locations, they even give you a free meal. So do your research. And Food Lion, you get 10% discount on November 11th, in-store shopping. So when you go grocery store, and we know how groceries are getting expensive. So Duluth Trading Company, they give you a 10% discount in-store only. Dollar General is offering a 20% discount, recognition of Veterans Day at all veterans. In-store purchases from November 10th to November 13th. Then we have there's a Code Wizard. I'm not sure what they are. That's a coding school. Okay. CaliBooks.com offers 15% day, military day discount for books. Buy Baby Buy, or buybuybaby.com. They offer 25% discount. Bed Bath & Beyond gives a discount for veterans, 25% off on their entire purchases, in-store only. Then you have Academy Sports. Now, this is sort of up our alley, guys. Got fishing, guys. Gives you 10% discount for military and first responders from October 23rd to November 13th, in-store and online. So, some good things there. Good D. Hy-Vee. And I'm sure if you guys are familiar, if anybody else knows of any locations that provide us vets with a discount on any purchases, throw it in the comment section there. Leave a comment and let everybody know, because everybody wants to save a dime or a dollar here at this time, when heavy inflation, people are getting laid off. Then we have lovesack.com. Gives 25% discount on merchandise purchased by active retired members, dependents, health workers, first responders. Lovesack.com. They use the Sheer ID verification. Meineke on Veterans Day gives you 50% off on oil changes. Office Depot and Office Max is giving a 20% off. Publix, we have one in our mall. I really didn't know what they were. Is giving 10% off in-store purchases on Veterans Day. Movies, I'm pretty sure most movie theaters do what the Regal Cinemas is doing, but they get $5 tickets and $5 popcorn, soft drink. Staples gives you 25% off in-store purchases. So if you need to upgrade your computer, get some memory, go buy a new mic, laptop, webcam, stream deck to make your podcasts even better, you might go look at that. Save 25%. Target, 10% off. It doesn't say. Pretty good. So go down in the comments, take a look at all the different places: Tractor Supply, Vitamin Shop, Walgreens. But yeah, if you get a chance, guys, just go in and leave a note. Help us, all the veterans out that might check out this episode, and let them know where they can find veteran-friendly places to shop. You know, a lot of different places out there that try to take care of us, and they need. So I would hope that you guys would spend your money there and thank them for what they do for us. All right, I'm going to take a quick break here, and then we'll come back, and we'll might make a phone call or two, see what's going on. Yak Gadget, proudly supplying you with American-made products and gear. Check out yakgadget.com. Ace Resort, West Virginia's #1 destination for whitewater, hiking, ziplining, and more. Check out aceraft.com. That's Brooks Supply Company, Georgia's #1 go-to kayak fishing supply store. Gear, accessories, and custom rigging. Look them up, westbrooksupplyco.com. Payne Outdoors, a custom plastic maker, design consultant, product reviewer, and outdoor writer. Check out more at payneoutdoors.com. Feel Free Kayaks. Paddle, pedal, or power, there's something for everyone. Check out feelfreeus.com. All right, hey guys, thanks for hanging around with us. I know this is not the typical normal kayak fishing gear reviews, history type event type of video broadcast. This was and is just about trying to say thank you, veterans, for giving me the opportunity to sit up here in Mount Nebo, West Virginia at the Tractor Bar and Grill in the beautiful brownstone room, drinking a rum and coke because you guys fought to protect my freedoms and liberties. We did it. We would do it again. And I'm sure a lot of veterans went to the polls today and cast their vote because of they're exercising their rights that they fought to preserve. But I would love, I just browsed over here on my messenger to see who could we buzz up that would be buzz friendly, and it looks like there's not very many people online tonight. So that might be why it's a quiet chatter out here on the Rusty Hook platform tonight. But it was a beautiful day. I don't know about you guys. I spent the day here at the house working on the graphics here, trying to get everything right, downloading some sound. Got that video that I'm going to show again toward the end of the show. But got my garage doors up. Man, what a difference that made. Now I feel a little bit better about keeping my my stuff secure and safe when I leave for trips. Granted, always got my guard dogs there, and anybody coming out. I'm a retired trooper and a military guy. Somebody comes around my house, they better be a lot better than I am. That's all I got to say. Trying to take my stuff, but I feel good about that. I made the house, the garage door, completed that process. And I had a veteran friend of mine who came up, Jason Favor from here in West Virginia, who runs a contracting business on the side, and that's the other thing, guys, kayak anglers, is that, I spent my money, I try to spend it or pass it along to somebody I know, somebody I trust, and somebody who's walked the walk that I've done. And I know Jason has, and I love him for it, and so he's got skills that I don't, and I employed him. And he made my garage look so much better back in the spring. He built me some beautiful flower planters that I was able to put in the back of the house, along with the arbor that I had built. So we had a beautiful area to have flowers, and a place to sit out on your porch, decompress, watch birds, just relax with Mother Nature. So, Jason has talents, and I appreciate what he did for me. I got a friend of mine that makes my fishing poles, who's a retired policeman, So I encourage you, if you know someone who's a veteran who does things in the industry, help them out. Spend your money there. Because they're, one, providing a service for us. They're helping us with our passion, our the ability to do things easier, better, out on the water. Reach out to your friends and family. Reach out to that kayak angler that that's a veteran. Just say hi. See how they're doing. Again, it's a tough time of year, and we definitely don't want this stuff popping up on us again. I definitely don't want to see it. So I hope that you guys would take a few moments and reach out to somebody, make sure they're doing okay. But I'm going to throw up that salute again, guys. This video one more time. And I hope y'all enjoy it. To you, veterans who bravely served. We stand by you. Your sacrifice was not in vain. You served with honor. Courage. We are grateful for that. We ask God to bless you. Encourage you. Embrace you. Thank you, veterans. From the bottom of my heart, I again definitely want to say thank you. You know, I graduated high school in 1984, so I'm telling you a little bit how old I am. From 84 to 91, I was on active duty. I was in Colorado, I was in Italy, and I was in D.C. In 92, I joined the West Virginia State Police. From 92 to 2013, 21 years, I wore that green uniform. Now for the last almost 9 years, since I retired from there, I've been wearing a blue blazer, gray slacks with a gun on my hip at the federal courthouse. So I've been wearing a gun or serving the public as an armed military, paramilitary, law enforcement person for almost 40 years. Been shot at, been stabbed. I've been sent in the air with concussion grenades, been in car wrecks, I've seen death, I've fired downrange, and there's a lot of things out there that when I came back from Iraq, it took me a little bit of time to adjust. Some guys never do. And that's why I ask you to reach out to your veterans, to your family and friends, and just take them to lunch. Let them know you're thinking about them, and have an open line to them at any time that they may need it. Sort of a serious episode. Touches my heart when I think about veterans and what they've done for this country, being in the shoes that I've walked and the people that have walked beside me, and I know the heartbreaks and the issues and the things that they've done and how they've had to cope with it. And everybody copes differently. Some of us are wired differently. Some things you train for, some things you can never train for. But just be there for your friends and your family, and take them fishing. Anyway, I'm going to run my salute one more time with the guys, and then we will close up shop. So. Right. Okay, guys. So, veterans, much love to you. I look forward to seeing more of you guys from that slideshow in 2023 as we hit the water. Reach out to me. Let me know your schedules. I'm really looking forward to 2023. If things go to plan, I will have a lot of free time. And with that free time, we'll be hitting the road. I've already told my beautiful and lovely spouse, wife, supermodel that I live with, that we'll be hitting the road a little bit this year. Do some fishing, go visit some people that I interact with a lot on this podcast, because I want to meet them in person or see them again and do some things in their neck of the woods. So anyway, Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast, thank you for joining us. Again, I'm not going to apologize for this show being a little bit more veteran related, because I wanted to give our veterans kudos for what they have done. But in the near future, we'll get back to more kayak fishing content. I would love to hear from you guys on what you would love to see in your stockings as we get ready to prepare for our stocking stuffer episode. And also we got Black Friday coming up. So it's two things that we're looking at in the near future. What's going to be in our stocking, and what are we wanting to spend our money on and save some money on Black Friday. If you know some good sales, some things going on, post them in the comments. Nothing but love for you guys. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you for tuning in to the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Podcast. Join us every Tuesday night as guests chat about their experiences, and we speak with seasoned kayak angler Chris Payne of Payne Outdoors, picking up a few tips, tricks, and some on-the-water techniques, new gear releases, and product reviews. Always raw and unfiltered, straight talk, streaming via the Rusty Hook Kayak Fishing Facebook page, YouTube channel, at Camo Ninja WV, and at Twitch TV WV Rap. Go subscribe and follow us on all our social media. If you missed this live stream or are traveling, use your favorite podcast platform for our audio playback on Apple